Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the stream. I'm Robert from the El Magnifico Games channel and today we're going to continue with our playthrough of RimWorld. So, last week didn't go brilliantly. We lost two of our longest serving and most valuable colonists, Levi and Ver. Somehow we managed to survive though. We managed to dispatch the mechs that had spawned over here, finally. Initially it was just a group here, but it wasn't long before another and then another group of mechs landed, and we ended up with 3 groups of mechs. We were ignoring them for the longest time, until one of the groups of strangers that comes by, I say strangers, just some other faction, one of the random visitors to the area happened to trigger them, and then suddenly we had to deal with them. We used mortars to do most of the work, and thank goodness that did work. So we were able to see the mechs off without any casualties, and then right at the very end of last stream, another group of mechs landed. We know that there's some mech capsules here. So there, we assume that is going to be infantry, but there is also this Inferno turret and this auto charge turret. So we're dealing with both types of adversaries here, both mobile infantry and static defences, although we don't know how much. We don't know what their mobile infantry consists of. We don't know how many we're dealing with or what varieties. So yeah, this is a problem. They also appear to have a low shield, which means we can get away with mortaring them, but we're not going to be able to get away with firing into there. Although we could in theory use EMP shells, which we have built a few of, to defeat that. Oh yeah, right at the very end we had a massive fire and this whole area burnt down and it's going to need to be replaced. That's the thing. Hopefully I've already instructed them to build a new floor. Yeah, which isn't flammable. Not quite sure why we've got so many animals down here. Oh, because that's been destroyed. Yeah, there was quite a nasty attack right. It's been pretty constant. I named this stream on Twitch Relentless Adversity, but although I don't know what's going to happen this stream, really that was due to the events of last stream. It was it was pretty dire at some points. Still, that's where we are. I've got some notes for things that we want to do. I would like to deal with the mech threat down here immediately, but I don't think that's very realistic. I think we're going to have to wait. It's proximity activated. I don't think they have a clock. Oh, they do. 4.2 days. Okay, well that's how long we have to get this sorted then. So what do I have on my list of things to do? Sort out the freezer. I assume that means expand the freezer area, which we've done. So I hope I'm right in thinking that's what that's referring to. So we'll cross that off. Sort slept in heat. Is that still a problem? We will go through all their needs soon. My fiancée Pigap died. I forgot about that. One of the attackers was their fiancée, who obviously died. Not much I can do about that. We may, in fact, as well go through their needs right now. And then I'll go back to the list of things to do. So I can't do anything about your fiancé dying, I'm afraid. They attacked the colony And it's too late now anyway. Observed corpse, can't do anything about that. I mean, I assume they're going to bury all the corpses soon. Although that's a good point. I keep saying it, but we need more graves. Like, it is truly horrendous how quickly we seem to use up graves. I mean, to be fair, this is after a very, very long game. This didn't all happen overnight, but yeah, we get through them. There we go. That's a few more added. What else? Elite expectations, that's just your outlook on life. Not much I can do about that. Unsightly environment, 8 without a table, failed to convert, soon 8. Okay, we're trying to convert soon 8. That's worth remembering. How close are we? Not very close. When can the ritual be done? Oh, I noticed after this all burnt down, I also ordered the wooden floor in here to be changed, just in case. Quite right, too. Conversion ritual available in 2 days. Okay, good. We'll have to remember that. Depressive, disturbed sleep, serious pain, underground or outdoors, disturbed sleep, just outdoors. Debbie tried to convert me, ratty apparel, constraining clothes, uncertain environment, minor pain, no artificial enhancement, disturbed sleep. 8 fungus cooked, disturbed sleep. So the only one I can really do anything about right now is the no artificial enhancement. But I don't think that's particularly a priority. We certainly don't seem to have a problem with slept in the heat, so I can cross that one off. Fast healing for soldiers, that would be lovely to do. I'm not sure now's the time though. Do we have any xenogerms prepared? Yes, but that's the one that gives happy and robust, isn't it? Although maybe that's a better one. Maybe we'd prefer robust fast healing now I think about it. How do I assemble genes? Oh, the other thing is we can't artificially enhance anyone that we want to make a vampire. Sorry, a... sanguiphage. Or rather, we can't enhance them with genes, because it'll override... they'll cease to be a vampire. Yeah, so we have the the super fast wound healing one, but we also have happy and robust. I feel like we would rather have that one. It's the same metabolic cost, but I mean, just having them constantly be happy and be able to take more damage, that just seems better. So perhaps we'll start working towards giving everyone that as a bonus. Seems like that could be a good idea. So I'm going to change that. In fact, who's currently best at shooting? And are they available for genetic manipulation? Debbie, Lisa, but you're already a sanguiphage. And you're not part of the well, you're a temporary member of the colony, hence the clock symbol there. We're actually really struggling for good shots. We could do with recruiting some of these individuals very, very soon. It looks like we will succeed. Good. Alright, I guess we'll just pick someone else to give the... Debbie's good at melee, and she's pretty good at shooting. Right, are you available to have the upper thingamabob installed? The upper xenogerm? I think you are. I don't think you have any other... anything else going on. Genetically speaking. So we'll make sure that happens. Implant xenogerm upper. The coma will last for 2 days. Okay, fine. And we'll be consuming more food. Fine. As long as we don't get attacked by the mechs before she's recovered, I'm fine with that. What else? I need to change their zones, don't I, to make sure they don't go close to them. What's the zone most people are using? Unrestricted. That's no good. So we'll add a new zone. It will be named Almost Unrestricted. Good, 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 good. I'll invert it. Set everyone to that, other than Lisa. And then we'll go to zones. Clear allowed area, almost unrestricted. Right, you do not go near these mechs. That should do. What's the proximity? That's the low shield. Where's the proximity one? Here. Let me double check. Yeah, that's fine. Right, that should be fine then. Mechs, you're also going on almost unrestricted. I don't want you accidentally activating anything. And so can the animals. You're all going on almost unrestricted for now. Good. Hopefully we won't trigger them. What else? There's a... That's right. We were told that the Dominion of Restore would help us find a Persona Core, which we need to do following the current victory condition that we're pursuing. The whole inviting the High Stellarch victory strategy fell through as soon as Levi died. So we're going to be building the spaceship instead. At least that's the plan. We're going to need more wood. Wood, please. And anyway, that we're going to be building the spaceship. We'll need a Persona Core to make that work. And the Dominion, well, somebody whose name I've forgotten, at the Dominion of Restore, told us that they'd inform us where a Persona Core could be found if we gave them 1,500 silver and we had 14 goodwill with their faction already. So nothing I can do about that immediately, but something to remember. Acquire gold. I'm going to add to that. Acquire gold and reinforced barrels. I ended up selling a load of gold right at the end of the last stream to help deal with the mech threat. There was a trader, a weapons merchant, is it a war merchant, whatever they're called. They were selling the reinforced barrels we needed to repair the mortars, which we needed to be able to safely attack the mechs that were over there. They were all broken at the time, so we needed those barrels, and the only thing, I didn't have enough silver on me, the only thing I could give them that they'd accept was a bunch of our gold. The problem is the gold is one of the most important resources later on, because it gets used for making all the well, I say all the, it gets used a lot in the more advanced electronics. So it's a problem that I had to, we did have a nice supply, now our supply is somewhat dwindling. So I'm going to have to acquire more at some point. What else do we have? Double up on turrets, that's a really good idea. So let's try to increase the number of turrets we have, because I'm a bit tired of the relentless attacks we're having to deal with. I want some turrets in here as well. I probably won't double those ones up yet. Apparently we don't have enough components. That's a problem. In which case, Star, you're going to be spending a lot of time building components. Yes. Do we not have the bill for smelting? How do we turn mechs into steel? I thought that was a thing we could do, and I thought we had that already set up, which is why I want to disable it temporarily. Oh, it's probably the machining table. Yes, but it's already suspended. Good. So we're gonna... I want to prioritize this because we need to get as many of those turrets built and as many of those turrets repaired as humanly possible before the mechs come. What else? Reinstate statue production. That's a really good idea. Now's not the time though. After the mechs have been dealt with, that would be the time. Build Star a bedroom near her workshop. That's a really good idea. How are we going to do this? I don't want to make it too easy for them to tunnel in. That's the only concern I have. I could do something like that. I mean, because they could tunnel in through here anyway. So yeah, something like that maybe. Yeah. That should be alright. How does that compare for space? These would usually be 4x4, so she would have more space. It's in a different shape, but we can work with that. Okay. Connect Sosinath to the Gorellan tree. Well, we need to recruit him first. Stop growing heal root. Oh, right, because we do have loads and loads of heal root. Yeah, let's suspend the heal root production. And in fact, let's turn it into something else we can eat. Because if we're going to be implanting people with xenogerms that make them hungrier, we're going to need to make sure we're producing plenty of food. Do we know? I think corn's the best. Corn takes ages to grow, but I seem to remember it does actually yield the most food for time spent growing. Corn. Formerly eel root. Sorted. Right, I think we're about ready to start time again. We probably need as many people on construction as possible temporarily to make sure things get rebuilt. Yeah. There's a temporary measure. Anyone that isn't absolutely awful at construction will be asked to help. Good. Good. Right, start time again, I guess. Wait, we don't have anyone nearby that we can trade with, do we? No. I got worried for a second, but that was just lightning striking. I'm more than a little worried about whether we're going to be able to make enough components quickly enough. We don't have long. Oh, Debbie's waiting for the surgery. I'd best make sure that goes ahead. Debbie is one of our best surgeons, isn't she? Is it Sunate, the other really good surgeon? If I recall correctly, yes. Where do we see how many components we have? That's all medicine, isn't it? Here. Oh, 4 components already. Then again, I don't know how many were built. We may have had 2 already. Hang on, I need to allow things, if I can remember how to do that, so that they know they can interact with things. Objects on the ground that were left behind by the attackers. There we go. I take it your surgery went okay? Appears to have. Right, so you'll take less damage in combat now, and you'll be happier. Caravan from the League of Gorara is approaching. They're a shaman merchant. That's nice to know. I hope they don't trigger the mechs, or I'll be very upset. No, it doesn't look like they will. Not coming out to meet us? Okie doke. We'll come to you then. A little worried about how slowly things are being rebuilt. Right. You can certainly have our excess animals. What else do you have? You don't have any components. Okay, that's a shame. I'd love to have bought some components off you. Do you have anything else you're interested in? We don't need the plasteel right now. Which is an odd thing to say, because usually we do, but we don't. We don't need the Gorellan seed. We already have a Gorellan tree. Oh, I can buy some more gold off you, though. A tiny amount, but I can at least start to reacquire gold. Huh. Maybe we did start making more sculptures before the whole fire incident. Certainly looks that way. Right, is there anything else we want? I don't think so. No, I think we're good. Excellent. Right, who should be rebuilding right now? Construct, Hermine, Debbie. Oh, Debbie's of course been operated on. And Sunate. So, what are you doing? Hermine and Sunate. Oh, you're herding the animals. That's fair enough. That's an important job. And you're hauling. Okay. That's a fair point. I usually have hauling as a higher priority. In this rare circumstance, I'm going to... Where's haul? Haul's all the way over here. You should be constructing in preference to hauling. Are you hauling for the purposes of building? Oh, you are. So you are doing the work. Excellent. Okay. And Star, you're still creating more components? You are. And I can see some of the turrets are being rebuilt. Right, how many more days do we have before this becomes a problem? Is that the countdown thing? No, that's the shield. That's the countdown. 3.2. Okay. How are we doing for wood? We've certainly done a good job of stocking up on wood already. The mechs that we control were doing all that, chopping down the trees and carrying all the wood up. In fact, do they not have anywhere to put this stuff? Oh, it's fine. We'll use a load when we're rebuilding anyway. Ah, power. Good point. I didn't think that one through. Let's make sure that we get power to these turrets. Oh, we've got a new recruit. Wonderful. I'll deal with them in a moment. Right, that one would already have power. That's fine. Ambrosia Sprout. I mean, great. Doesn't really help us right now, but great. Winkai Sosh asked Winoa to join. Winoa has accepted and joined Winkai Sosh's community. Excellent. Now, do I remember that you're basically only good at... I mean, not to reduce your whole complex character down to just a few parameters, but do I remember correctly you're only really good at shooting? Oh no, you're decent with animals as well, and artistic. Okay. You're not brilliant. We've got individuals in the colony that are better at artistic, but that's worth remembering. And you're not bad at crafting. There's certainly things you can't do, but you're not bad, I have to admit. But what will we have you do in the very near future? We'll definitely be having you doing animal handling, since you're so good at it. Not as good as Hermine, but you are good at it. I don't have anyone set to hunting, because I have a tendency... because I usually only set the hunt this animal tag on dangerous animals in the area. Sometimes there are exceptions. But then if you've got anyone assigned to a hunter, then they'll just run off and try and kill it on their own, which goes about as well as you'd think. So you can do smithing and stuff, and I may well have you do that in the future. Actually, I could have you set as a bit of a dedicated tailor, couldn't I? But right now, can you do construction? No. Okay. Clearly that was too much to hope for. There we go. You can be the colony tailor for now. Because we do have a load of clothes that we want made that just haven't been being made. Oh wait, do we have a charge rifle that you can wield? Yes. Yes we do. Wonderful news. Mechanoid repair needed. Well, all my mechs should be set to auto repair. Should be. Oh, shouldn't have been set to draft though. There we go. Right, the rebuilding process is well underway. Has it forgotten its, since this is technically a different table, has it forgotten all the bills? Yep. Yep, they've forgotten all their bills. Make any stone block do forever. But I'll suspend that for now because it's not a priority at this moment. Then we want, make grand sculpture. Make large sculpture, make small sculpture. All of these should be set to do forever. And all of these, and I've done them in this order because the increasing size of sculpture, or rather at each larger size, as the statues get bigger, there's a higher minimum artistic skill needed to be able to do them, but they're more valuable. So if I set these all to do forever, anyone that comes over here to do some art should automatically do whichever one is the largest statue they have skill to do. No, I don't want you making EMP shells right now. I'll have to temporarily suspend those as well. Meteorite silver ore. That's actually a really good thing. Again, not the priority right now, but I'll make sure we collect that. That's just free money. A bully from the League of Gorara is passing by. She is named Elephant Kador. Interesting. Right, how goes the whole situation with components? Could be better. Still more turrets are back up. How's Debbie doing? Debbie's just regained her ability to do things like convert and what have you, but she's still in that coma. So, for 8 more hours. Still, tomorrow we can try and convert Sunate with a ritual. I kind of regret telling them to rebuild the floors this early. I'd rather they rebuilt other things like the traps. Maybe tomorrow I should start giving them explicit directions as to what they should rebuild first. Oh my goodness, this place is filthy. Oh dear. Oh no, that's okay. They're not... It says that mechanoid repair is needed, and that's true. But they aren't... Oh, Deb is up. Wonderful. It says that they need repair, and that's true. The mechanoids need repairing, but they're not so badly damaged that they can't function. Excellent. So we just got the Johnson Tanaka drive. Construct a Johnson Tanaka drive for a ship. The JT drive can push you to other stars by leveraging quantum scale effects to beam momentum to distant stars. Of course, as with all starships, it still takes many years to get anywhere. Excellent. What do we need next? Long-range mineral scanner. We'll get to work on that. What are you up to, Star? Making component. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Debbie. Oh, you're cooking. That is important. I've got to admit, that is important. That probably does take priority. Alright, fair enough. Huh, one of our hens died out here. Faction League of Gorara. It was one of the ones we sold. How did it die? Oh, a cobra attacked it. We sold them a hen, and just as they were leaving, a cobra attacked the hen we just sold them. The Secret of Betty. A 6-year-old child named Betty is calling from nearby. She is begging to join your tale. There's some kind of threat following Betty, but she's unwilling to say what it is or when it might follow. She's also unwilling to tell you more about herself. We could... I don't like this. Like, I want to help the child, I do. It's just... They can't do any useful work in the colony, but they do use up food, and then on top of all that, there's some unknown threat, so we're just going to get attacked at some point because we accept her into the colony, which could then kill valuable colonists. Unfortunately, doing the moral thing and doing the practical things very much at odds. I'll accept her. Let's hope I don't regret this. Oh, she's activated the mechs early and is about to be killed. Well, suffice to say, I do regret this. So much for, so much for rebuilding all the turrets. Yeah, she's gonna die. There's nothing I can do about that. I couldn't get to her in time if I wanted. No, don't try and rescue Betty. It's very noble of you, but... It is another child killed. At least I gave them a chance. Poor Betty. Deaf Betty. Am I right in assuming everyone's going to be really sad about this? Not really sad, but a little sad. How are you, Entor, anyway? How have you been? Can we have these rebuilt as a priority, please? We really do need those turrets back up. A praetor under threat. Artibus Philonus, a praetor of the Dominion of Restore, is fleeing a troubling political situation and wants to hide out at El for 9 days. Philonus' enemies have hired Rora Bacchiata to hunt him. There will be 2 raids of strength ×2 and roughly this size. 1 boss, 5 mercenary slashers, 3 scavenger thrashers, 5 wargs. How about no? That's going to be a no from me. I see I told Sunate to do some building and she hasn't. Also, why were you all the way over there, Hermine? Is a major break risk? Oh, Hermine, probably because we've had him up all night. I hate to do this to you, Hermine, but could you build the other one? Again, I wish psychologically they understood about the importance of certain tasks. Like, I get it, you were up all night and that's making you sad. But at the same time, if those turrets aren't repaired, then our enemies can just walk on in here. And kill us. Like, you shouldn't be having a psychological break as a result of that. It's something that you do just have to grin and bear. It would be different if people were making you work like that every night for no good reason. Oh, excellent news. How's the scanlation been going? Oh, we've recruited another one. Winko Sosh asks Sosinath to join. Sosinath has accepted and joined Winko Sosh's community. Now, were you the one that was only good at shooting? And melee. And that really is about it. Anyway, grab yourself a charge rifle to help defend the colony. We don't have any charge rifles in a good state of repair, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. A downside to this is now Lisa has no prisoners to feed off of. So she's going to have to feed off other people, I suppose. Not the guest. I don't want to risk it. There we go. What's Star up to? Making more components. That's what I like to hear. Interesting. Interesting that the mechs haven't actually attacked though. They probably will once I start mortaring them. I think we may have actually built all the turrets I wanted built. I think we're ready for the attack. I think. Oh, I remember the other thing I was going to do. I was going to have... Hang on, we need to assign... Sorry, we need to sort out the work schedule for Sosinath. And one of the things I was going to do is I was going to... controversially... have them connect to the Gorellan tree. Not because they'd be good at plant cutting, because they're not, but because We need a colonist to be connected to the Gorellan tree, and the time it takes for a colonist to prune the Gorellan tree, thus maintain their connection to it, takes up like half their day. So I may as well just have Susinath connect, even though they won't be very good at it at first, because then we'll have someone that's connected. And thus we'll be able to maintain triads. And it means that a member of the colony that would otherwise only be any good at shooting will be contributing. How do I change the desired rate? I seem to have changed it to 75%, which is fine. I just want to figure out how I did that. Can't seem to change it now. I don't get it. Yes, we do want the clawers. I don't get it. You can click the bar to adjust the desired target connection strength. Well, I've been trying and that's not been working. It seemed to work once and then not since then. Oh well. That's fine. We should probably do that ritual as well, actually. The conversion ritual on Sune. Wait, their certainty increased. Ineffective conversion ritual. The conversion ritual was ineffective. Most of the arguments were unclear and the convertee countered those that made sense. Conversion ritual total core 2 was 57% determined by these factors. Oh wow, they are actually more certain now than they were before. That's annoying. I didn't know that could happen. Oh well, they're the only person that has beliefs other than mankindism right now. Oh, they can have another little ritual. Not to convert, but just for enjoyment. Perhaps that should wait, though, until after we've dealt with the mech threat. So what's the situation there? Who can shoot? You cannot. You can. Do you have a gun? Ah, you have an EMP launcher. Which is actually good for mechs, so yeah, you can keep that. What else? Who else can shoot? I believe you can... Lisa? You can. And you have a charge rifle. Good. Star. You cannot. Sune. You cannot. Winkai Sosh. You can. And you have a charge rifle. Good. Nick Phobo. You're a knight. And you're not under my complete control. But you have at least a weapon. You can Winoya. And you have a charge rifle. Susinath. The same. Good. Right, I guess... Hang on, who actually is the best at shooting right now? It's probably Winoya and Susinath, I would guess. Oh no, Winoya and Lisa, I think. And Nick Phobo. Right. Let's start bombarding these mechs. We won't get many shots, but I only need to provoke them into attacking us. At least to begin with. Right, Lisa, could you man that mortar? Nick Phobo, could you man that mortar? And Susinath, could you man that mortar? We'll begin the attack. And they're coming. Are they coming? They're coming. Okay. Never mind. Where did Lisa go? Oh, she's not allowed over there according to the restrictions we placed on her. Oh my goodness, I didn't set the new recruits to not be allowed where the mechs are. Right, into position, please. Hang on. Stockpile zone. Let's expand to this stockpile zone. Actually, where are we going to expand it? We'll expand it over here. But at the same time, we're going to clear there if we can. How do I shrink a stockpile zone? Shrink zone. Good. And I can keep that clear in future. It's too late now. Actually, it might not be too late now. It'll take the mechs some time to get up here. Yeah, let's have some people in the area prioritize moving this stuff out of the way. Oh, are they here already, the mechs? One of them is, and they're going to have a horrible time. Every female colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site for an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. The drone level is medium. Well, there goes one turret. Oh, that turret never got power. I should have noticed that and done something about it. Right, I need you down here. Where's clear zones again? Shrink zones. We'll make sure that area will be clear in future for people as well. Alright, let's make sure everybody is drafted to start with. And then we'll get people into position. Right, where's the doctor? Oh, you're building the floor. I see. I wondered what Arnold was doing. And Anthony appears to need a recharge. Anyway, the doctor is... One of them's Sune. Are you the one that can't commit acts of violence at all? Yes. Right. You hide down here. All other melee people, which I think is just those three, you're down here. Everyone else over here. Where's the armor? We should still have some suits of armor. Armor, not armor. There we go. Only 2 left. And they ended up there somehow. That's less than ideal. Do we have anyone up there who's a good shot? Yes, Lisa. Although you're the one that needs the armor least, frankly. Oh. Do I send someone up there to get the armor and risk that they're not down here when the mechs actually get here? Yeah, I think so. We'll send Debbie up at least. You can wear the marine armor. Who else will we send up? Winko Sosh, I guess. Good. Lisa, why are you doing nothing? It's such a boon that for some strange reason the mechs have decided to come in dribs and drabs like this. If they all came in at once, we would have a much larger problem. Who's a major break risk? Sune? Why are you a major break risk? Oh, the moderate psychic drone is destroying your mood. Tough. Frankly, I mean, we're under attack. That's the way it is. Not for right now, but I probably should make sure power gets brought to that turret for the future. I wondered where the others had gone. I knew there were more of those mechs, but I lost track of them. Alright, do what you want, Sune. You've probably got a bit of time. Here they come. I forgot to send the mechs in. I'm such a dunce. Okay. Right, I think that's actually all of the all of their infantry. Oh, is that another one? There's one more. Honestly, I'm going to undraft you all. I think at this point the risk is minimal. Actually, no. Let's be cautious. We don't want any last-minute accidents. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculous shootout that's going to be. Hermine's about to burst. Fine, Hermine, you can go. Let's check the state of the turrets over here. They're both damaged, but their range is so large, I'm going to have to... Okay, what I'm going to do then is put some people back on the mortars while we wait. To take out those turrets. What's her mind doing? Their mood isn't improving. I don't think it's going to. In fact, her mind's such a risk. I'm going to force them to go in for age reversal so that we can deal with them later. I think there's too much risk they just break otherwise. Why have I not seen any mortar shells go over yet? Yeah, they're still targeting. Oh, I bet it's because time's slower than how I'd usually have it. Oh dear, poor alpaca. I think they're just going to break the mortars before they actually... Yeah, shots until barrel change. I think they're going to break the mortars before they actually take the turrets out, which is going to be a problem. Oh, these visitors are being attacked. I wonder if I'd be better off having them fire EMP shells. At least one of them. Well, you two may as well be undrafted at this point. Let me change the target here. Right, well there's nothing more you can do, is there? They're not going to have any luck attacking these turrets until something happens to that shield. Which is why I'm going to put some EMP shells into it if I can. Shield should be down? No, it's not. Oh, they're going in for the melee attack. Alright, I guess you two are undrafted for now. Did I accidentally leave Debbie up there the whole time? Yes. She put the armor on and then was stuck up there the entire time. Who was wearing the recon armor? Didn't I send Winko Sosh to do that? Yes. You can drop that as well. The armor's so ratty it would just make them upset. There are people who have a relationship with the colonists or prisoners in the arriving group. Warrior Crow, Aunt of Colonist Hermine. Oh dear, and it looks like she's not doing too well. Dead in 7 hours. Right lung destroyed. Tribespeople from the League of Garara are fleeing. Look at how upset everybody is. Now, if I'm really careful, I probably can get a group of people in there to deal with the problem. Because I can approach from this side. More Xenogerms, please. I want more of that happy robust. Why are you so unhappy? Oh, you're still drafted, that'll be why. Right, Debbie, can you put that armor back on? That's actually a different set of armor, but so be it. And same for you, Winko Sosh, and then I'm sending you down to deal with the threat. Right, Debbie, Lisa, Winko Sosh, Winoa, Susanath. Consider yourselves drafted. I need you lot down here to begin with. And then we'll move in closer. Look how unhappy they are. I mean, Debbie looks like she's about to break. Insulting spree. Oh, 2 of them broke at the same time. So we're down to just 3. I mean, great. One of them's on an insulting spree, the others had a crisis of belief. And she's hiding in her room. Oh, they've started a social fight. Why are you moving on your own? Have you broken as well? I didn't tell you to go there. About to break. I'm so confused. Alright, I guess we're down to 2. Which is very suboptimal. Now let's take the psychic droner out. Is that what was upsetting everyone? So now all their moods should improve significantly. Let's pray for the best. Ow. How do they do? Right arm cut off. Right fourth toe destroyed. But that was from a stab wound, so that wasn't recent. They're honestly not doing too bad. Oh, I haven't told some of the individuals here to start, to make sure they stockpile medicine yet, have I? In case of emergencies. There we go. Right, you're undrafted. And we'll have to get you a new arm. I didn't realise you'd lost an arm. As for you, Lisa, let's get you back and treated. Oh, that reminds me. We no longer need the area almost unrestricted. Excellent. I mean, I wouldn't say we're quite out of the woods yet, but things are certainly looking a lot better. Poor Winkai Sosh. But he's in no immediate danger, so I'm in no rush to send someone over to help him. It's better that we get the people that are close to death treatment. And you're fine. Good. I say fine. Moderate psychic drone. That didn't get rid of the psychic drone then. This is a different psychic drone. Which just so happened to be of the affect the same gender and of the same intensity. Oh, the mechs. You're allowed to roam freely again. Nearly forgot that. And we have another bionic arm finished. Right, Sosinath. Which arm was it you'd lost? Your right arm. Well, today's your lucky day. Where is it? Oh, maybe it needs to be packed away before I can There we go. Assign it. Assign an operation. Install bionic arm, right shoulder. Excellent. That looks correct. Why has this room not been cleaned? Oh, I need to tell the animals they're not allowed in there anymore. Not assigned to cleaning. So you agreed to do the cleaning a moment ago, but now you're complaining that you're not assigned to it. Interesting. Oh, is the drone over? If so, why is Winoa still so unhappy? Intense pain, colonist left unburied. Oh, the colonist left unburied is a fair point. Where is that colonist? There they are. Poor Betty. Wasn't part of the colony for long. Right, Susinath, have you had your operation yet? No. You're about to have it, I think. No? Okay. I don't want to call it too soon, but I think we are out of the woods now. You need a bionic eye, my friend. Your left eye, is it? I'm sure that can be arranged. Bionic eye, bionic eye. There, bionic eye. That was odd. Don't know what that was about. Chunks of a spaceship have landed nearby. Wonderful. Research finished. Long-range mineral scanners, wonderful. So we can get started on the Starflight scanners. Let's have Debbie try another conversion attempt on Sunate. There we go. That was effective. 80% to 61%. Oh, the room we were building has been hollowed out. They just have a smoothed floor in their bedrooms, don't they? We can do that. excellent. Actually, technically... how do I cancel? We don't need the floor smoothed there. Right, are we going to be able to fit everything in that we want? That's another question. Hopefully. So, sleep accelerator. Which means I'm going to need to get power there. But that shouldn't be hard. There's plenty of power nearby. A bed. Build copy. So the other idea I had was to make Star a vampire, like Lisa, so that she can work longer hours. So we may want to also put the various death rest stuff in there as well, but one thing at a time. Right, where's wall lamp? I'll have one of those in here, I think. That should provide plenty of light. A wooden dresser. I'm sure we can find room for one of those. Yeah, that should be alright. And a statue. Do we have any statues we can install? Oh, they call them sculptures, don't they? I was thinking more of sculptures that aren't currently in use. Yes, there's a couple here. Oh, unfinished though. Okay, I guess no sculpture for now. Now what else would we want in there? A death rest casket and a death rest accelerator. There should be room over there. So if we do decide to turn her into a vampire, we'll be good. I should think. Zones. Clear allowed area. Large herbivore. Large herbivores not allowed down here. Betty's admitted that she was what she was fleeing from. How's that possible? She's dead. Betty was travelling when she happened upon Squip Poi Moikub, leader of Willock, sick on the side of the road. Betty insulted Squeop by comparing her to a cheetah. Now Squeop's pigskins are activating a site nearby to harass you. There's a sunblocker machine there shadowing the whole region, and there may be an unknown threat. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to have to send a caravan up there, I guess. Winko Sosh hasn't picked up their gun. Since it's only 0.6 days away, I might actually try the risky strategy and send all our gunmen up there. So obviously it's safer if they all go. And again, you're pretty injured. Maybe Winkai Sosh stays home. Wait, why is it... Why did... 0.9 days now? I thought it was 0.6 before. Well, maybe that's just my mistake. Right, we'll send those 3 up. It's 4 up, sorry. And they can travel with an animal or 2 to speed them up. Oh dear. Looks like we've lost all but one of our camels. Travel time 0.4 days. Doesn't look like we can do better than 0.4 days. Oh, we could. If we took loads of donkeys with us, we could. Might do that. Just get them up there and then get them out as quickly as possible. Why did it say 0 days of food? Yeah, that'll do. Hang on. One thing we should do. Debbie, you still have the EMP launcher, don't you? So we'll change that around for a charge rifle. And who else is going to get some armor? Winoa, I guess. Armor. Oh, are people already wearing the armor? Yes. Right, because you're staying behind, Winko Sosh, can you drop the armor? And we'll have Winoa wear it. Right, let's send them out. So, Winko Sosh is staying behind, Winoa's going, Sosanaf is going, Lisa's going, Debbie's going. They're taking the donkeys with them. And as for food, they're taking a fair amount of that with them as well, obviously. You can take more herbs with you, herbal medicine with you than that as well. Right, off you go. The caravan only has 2 days worth of food and will become hungry quickly. Yeah, but they're only going to be gone 0.6 days in total, going both ways. Solar flare. The solar flare has begun. The intense radiation will shut down all electrical devices. It should pass in about a day. I see. So the sun blocker didn't protect us from the solar flare, and it also didn't knock out the sun blocker. This would be a bad time to get attacked. Rare thrumbus. Oh, the solar flares ended, so we won't be able to rely on that during the attack in case they have turrets. Caravan meeting by Lisa's caravan. Lisa's caravan has met peacefully with a caravan from Whitner Union. The other caravan is composed of the following. Trade. Do you have anything we're interested in? Probably not. Or if you do, we probably won't be able to afford it since we didn't take... anything to trade with us. Nah, I don't see anything there that particularly stands out anyway. Move on. Oh, Hermine's an extreme break risk. Well, they've only just left the thingamabob. Yeah, their mood's going up. I wouldn't say they're happy, but they're a lot happier. Why are they not moving? Infestation, of course. You are not allowed to go through here or here for the foreseeable future. We don't have anyone to deal with the infestation. Do you think the game actually did this deliberately, or do you think it's coincidence? You know, the moment when my gunmen are away, suddenly enemies spawn in the area. Also, something is wrong here. They should be moving and they're not moving. I don't know if it's a bug. It says estimated time to destination, 0.2 days, but they're not moving at all. There we go. No idea what that was about. There's not actually that many enemies there. Once I can get... Oh, hang on. You're not allowed through here either. Once the... our soldiers, as it were, are back, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Right, they've arrived at the sun blocker. Wonderful. What are we dealing with? No enemies yet, so the enemies must be indoors. One would assume. Let's draft everyone. Oh, they're already drafted. Let's cautiously move them in. I noticed the map getting darker. Is that because of the time? No. Ambush. Your colonists have been ambushed. By waste rats. Okay. I believe waste rats are toxic, so we don't want to consume them. Hello, Emma. It's lovely to meet you. How are you today? The area is now safe. You can reform the caravan on the world map. Wonderful. No, don't destroy that. Just open it, please. There's the sun blocker. Wonderful news. Excellent. And we even got a component and a bit of plasteel for our trouble. Let's send them back home. Reform caravan. Back home, please. Yep. Any items we want to take? We'll certainly take the component. Plasteel. Can we take the steel? We can. I could take mechanoid slag chunk. How heavy? Is that going to slow us down? Not enough that it matters. But the steel slag chunks, that would slow us down. Apparently. It's probably a threshold thing, actually, in terms of the weight we're carrying. That'll do. Right, they should be heading home now. How's my stream going? My stream's going alright, thank you for asking. It's RimWorld, so lots of things going wrong, but that's to be expected. Probably better make sure we start producing more steel. Is there any steel in the area to mine? Almost certainly. Oh, there's a bunch of steel right here that's just not been taken back. I wonder why. Oh, they wouldn't have taken it back. I don't know why they didn't take it back when it was first mined, but they can't take it back right now because I've blocked off the area with the dangerous insects. I don't stream daily or weekends. I stream 3 days a week. Or Lisa's low on hemogen. Well, nothing I can do while you're in the caravan. I have to wait till you're back. Which in theory shouldn't be long. There they are. And they're asleep on the floor. Please don't sleep on the floor. You're just gonna get angry. Who can you feed on? Winko Sosh. Who else can you feed on? She's a vampire, she needs blood. In case you're wondering why I'm referring to her feeding on people. I'm trying to find another colonist that isn't a... Ah, Sunate's stuck down there, I think. Possibly not, actually. Star. Feed on Star. I'm looking for colonists that don't, aren't gunmen. Or gunwomen. What's wrong with Noah? Tired. Want neural supercharge. Well, all these are solvable problems. Noah, have a rest. Oh, okay. Have a meal. Then have a rest, please. Or a neural supercharge. Okay, you're not such a... There we go, good. very soon we're going to have to go in there and deal with the insects. Perhaps once Winoya is feeling better. What's wrong, Wenkai Sosh? Intense pain, recreation deprived, etc. Right, I think we're good. Let's gather up the soldierly types. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 6 in total. Now, which way in are they going to go? Probably from below, I think. That's probably the most sensible approach. Let's send the others up behind. There we go. Let's hope we don't lose the knight. How's Winko Sosh doing? No immediate danger. Good. The knight's taken some damage. Right second toe cut off. Well, I hope they don't hold that against us. Where's Sune? Can you heal them, please? How much longer do we have them with us, actually? Oh, here. Shuttle arrives in 13 hours. So it will be a shame if he holds us against us at this point. Right. Oh dear. No, hold your position. Hold your position. Sosinath got very lucky there. They could have got friendly fired. Where am I from? I'm from Britain. United Kingdom. Wait, one of you's still got the EMP launcher. I thought I explicitly told you to swap it out. That's annoying. Is that not the infestation over? Oh, you're from California, are you? You're experiencing a bit of a heat wave right now, aren't you? I care for my mother. I'm a little confused. That should have been the end of the infestation. But there seems to be no acknowledgement of that from the game. You're a digital artist, are you? Oh, Debbie's ready to make another conversion attempt. So how long have you been a digital artist? If you don't mind my asking. Three years. Goodness. A group of poor travellers, including some children, are approaching looking for help. The travellers are begging for 70 herbal medicine. They need the medicine to attempt a life-saving operation on a fellow traveller who was attacked by mechanoids. I think we can spare that easily. Oh, 2 shuttles have arrived. One for the knight, Nick Phobo, and the other one for the dog, Stanley. Yep. Where are they? Oh, there's one. Auto load. There's the other. Auto load. Excellent. I'm perfectly happy to look at your art, and if you'd like some feedback, I can provide that. But to be clear, I'm not looking to commission any art at present. You've successfully completed the quest hosting a night. You've successfully completed the quest Poor Little Stanley. Octave joins. An abandoned child named Octave has arrived and is joining the colony. Did I accept the quest on the condition that Octave would join us? Huh. Well, they're not too bad, actually. Especially for a child. And a fast walker trait? Blimey. I am surprised. I think they're going to be a valuable addition to the colony, actually, which is rare for a child in this game. Right, let's make sure that they have clothes available. That's my Discord server, if you want to share your art there. Colonist needs rescue. What happened there? Are you just unwell? Blood loss. Yeah. But you're in no immediate danger, at least. Someone should come and get you fairly soon. If not, I'll tell them to. There we go. We'll have to figure out who's going to get the robust and happy genes next. It can't be Lisa. Winkai Sosh isn't a bad idea, actually. Didn't they need an eye? No. Who needed the eye? Winoya. Winoya can have it then. We'll schedule 2 operations. Which eye is it? Left eye. Make sure I get that right. Install Bionic Eye on the left. And install Xenogerm. Implant Xenogerm. That's fine. I'm streaming right now. I can't. I'm in no position to do much on Discord right now. Sunet has failed catastrophically while operating on Winoya. Install I. Oh dear. A cracked skull, a cracked nose, a cut on the right eye. Oh dear. But it's a lot less bad than it could have been. I wish you'd operated on them in the hospital. Guess we're going to need another bionic eye grafted then. What's wrong, Octave? No recent conquest, slept in the heat, dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh dear, it begins. Obviously we're going to have to try and convert poor Octave. Wait, those aren't child clothes. Oh, they're not a child. Why did the game seem to suggest... My mistake. Okay. No wonder they were such an asset. I must have just misread and thought they were a child when they weren't. Right, that's the component done. Hopefully you'll do the bionic eye. No, you're still working on more advanced components. Why? Are advanced components necessary to make a bionic eye? Yes. Oh, okay, that's good. So if you tell them to make something which requires a... Oh no, it may be simpler than that. I was going to say, if you tell them to make something and there's a prerequisite, they'll make it. But I don't think it is. I think I told them to make something. They looked at the first one, bionic eye. I can't because I have no advanced components. That one doesn't count because they've already completed the bill. Then they got to this one, make advanced components, so they started on that. That's what I think happened. How did the gene implanting go? Seems to have gone successfully, so they should be happy now. As well as robust. I didn't realise you were a pyromaniac. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. There we go. The bionic eye is being worked on now. Right, so I should go back down my to-do list now that we've dealt with all the immediate emergencies. So there's the Dominion of Restore, offering us the location of a Persona core for 1,500 silver and 40 goodwill. Well, we can't satisfy that right now. Acquire gold and reinforced barrels. I'd love to. We're not currently in a position to. We'd need a trader and things to trade. Double up most turrets. I've done that. And I'm happy with the results. Reinstate statue production. That is a very good idea. Unsuspend that. Unsuspend these. Now, who was our best artist? Artistic 1, Artistic 1, Artistic 3, 1, 1, 10, 6, 0, 4. So it's between Winko, Sosh and Winoya. So Winko, Sosh, I'm going to change your priorities now. You're going to primarily be an artist. If we need more growing, I'll set you to do that as well. No, this is how I'll do it. I'll tell you that it's a priority that you do art, but you can do growing and handling if there's no art to be done, which probably means you won't do those. At least, though, if those things aren't getting done, growing and animal handling, I'm more likely to remember that you can do them, though. Go, Frenzy Star. Thanks to High Mood, Star has experienced an inspiration. She'll move faster for the next 8 days. Wonderful. Can we get this steel hauled, please? I don't know why no one's hauled it yet. Oh, okay, I think they are? Maybe? Yeah, they're bringing stuff up. Good. So all that steel will be ours shortly. I may as well extend the mining a bit. Because who knows what else could be hidden back here. It is ridiculous how quick Sune is at mining. Shoot Frenzy, Sosanath. We'll have a look at that in a moment. There we go. That should be alright. Thanks to High Mood, Sosanath has experienced an inspiration. He will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. Major break risk. What's wrong, Hermine? What can I do to help you? Oh, you're still sad about your fiancé dying. That's understandable. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, did we remember to have the machine advent ritual? No. How many more days can we do it for? I don't know. Ugh, we just lost the ability. Just then. What a pity. Time for a late night sermon. Certainty 55% to 35%. Excellent. Did that? No, the bionic eye has not been made yet. We need to get power in here. That should be easy enough. That'll be easier once everything's been smoothed, actually. Bionic eye has been completed. We know yet. Let's get that bionic eye, the second bionic eye, installed. So left eye. Install. Oh, it has to be hauled to somewhere first, doesn't it? Or else it doesn't work. Right, so. Install bionic eye, left eye. Yes. Right, let's hope the operation is a success this time. Oh, Lisa's low on hemogen again. Have a feed on Win Kai Sosh. And have a feed on... Who else is available? Star, I guess. And have a feed on... Winoya. While they sleep off their operation. Which was a success. Shining Edifice. Dame Popeyana, Predomus of the Dominion of Restorers, requesting that you build a monument to honour the work of priests. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. We could do it for a lot of goodwill. Oh, we already have loads of goodwill with them. We could do it for a load of gold, though, and grenadier armour, and archite capsules. Tempting. That is actually tempting. I'd have to accept in the next 2 days. I'd have to find somewhere to put it. I don't know how many days I'd have to build it. Oh, 31. And would need to keep it up for 15 days after that. That all seems very reasonable, though. I think we can make that happen. Octave, what's wrong? Ravenously hungry. Well, get yourself some food. Excellent. Construct long-range sensors for a starship. These sensors are essential for navigation, communication, and threat avoidance. Wonderful. Right, what else do we need? Cryptosleep casket. How many people do we have now? Is it 9? Yeah. So in theory, we're going to try and get 9 people into space, I guess. Oh dear. I think that'll put itself out. Yeah, looks like it. We good. Do we have any more statues being made yet? Yes. So we'll have things to trade, that's good news. So why has the smoothing not been happening? I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't told it to create some more of that wonderful, happy, robust gene. So Winko Sosh is probably the one that should next get a dose of it. Wait, who's the one that's sad about their fiancé? Mine. You're not a fighter though. It would cheer you up a bit though. No, let's prioritise the soldiers first. So, Debbie already has it, don't they? Where do I check this? Upper. You're a sanguiphage. Sunate. No. You're incapable of violence. It should be Winko Sosh, shouldn't it? Oh, you'll stop being a Yutakin if I do that. Which I've already done to Winoya, I just realised. Strong melee, interesting. Hulk body, raw voice. Unisex beard, you're already robust. Oh, you'd keep it? You're both? Oh, I see. But presumably you were already robust, so now you're doubly robust, which kind of defeats the point. So no point with Winko Sosh either. What about Sosanath? Yeah, you probably would benefit from it then. Unhappy, yeah, you'd definitely benefit from this. So let's implant a Xenogerm. Resulting metabolism would be too low. Okay. Guess we can't. Octave. It would cheer you up, and you're pretty sad all the time, so let's do it. Wait, are you ever going to be in combat, though? Could put you in melee, actually. In which case you would want to be robust. So yeah, this is a decent idea. Volcanic winter. Some distant volcano or fire has begun spewing massive quantities of ash into the atmosphere. Ash in the atmosphere will obscure the sun. Temperatures will drop and plants will suffer for lack of sunlight. It could pass in a few weeks, or it might last many quadrums. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I see. Their background is abandoned child. That's why it said they were a child, but they're not a child. Are sanguiphages robust? Yes. So Hermione's the only other one that we might want to change. I think. At least at the moment. Guarding FT. Gorar Zosa, Divine Chief of the League of Gorar, wants you to stash a special prisoner for him. The prisoner, a 57-year-old weaver named Felicia FT Trask, knows embarrassing information about Gorar's judgment, and Gorar doesn't want her to be freed. You only need to keep the prisoner for 5 days until the scandal passes. FT is sick with blood rot and will require daily treatment. The disease can be slowed with high-quality care and medicine, but generally cannot be cured outright. If the disease becomes severe, FT will die, so ensure you have the necessary medical supplies. I do not, but it's only 5 days. That reminds me, we're going to accept that other quest, weren't we? For all the gold. Right, monument marker. Where are we going to install this monument? Or rather, build this monument. I guess it's... Oh, over here. That'll do. I think we had a monument here before. That's why the ground's already cleared. Yeah, that works. Excellent. Right, so do we want this other quest? It's looking after this person for 5 days. I mean, we could get 2 advanced components out of it, that's about all. I mean, a masterwork harp, great. I'm not that bothered about goodwill with the League of Gorar. A slow-growing bacterial disease. The bacteria have little effect on the victim during their growing phase, but upon reaching saturation levels, will induce a toxic storm that leads to immediate death. The body's immune system will clear blood rot eventually, so the standard treatment is to use normal medicine to suppress it until that happens. Glitter World doctors can use a massive mechanite dose to clear the infection immediately, but it is expensive. I mean, I may as well accept. How bad is it? Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be fine for 5 days. Right, I hope I don't regret making everybody much more hungry. We'll just have to see how that goes. Do I need the fine meals anymore? I'm not sure I do. I don't think anyone here refuses simple meals anymore. So I've already connected Sosinaf to the Gorellan tree. We can cross that off. I've stopped growing heel root, so we can cross that off. I've built Star a bedroom next to her workplace, although it's not yet assigned to her. I'm still waiting for them to smooth things out, so I suppose I shouldn't have crossed that off yet, but still. Reinstate statue production, I've done that. Her mine is resting, so they won't be building anything. Look at them go. Oh, when we were attacked, these were destroyed. I didn't even realise. I noticed this still hasn't been placed for some reason. The monument marker. I have to keep an eye on that. Mechanoid cluster. A mechanoid combat cluster is landing nearby. The cluster will be initially dormant, so you can take time to decide how to attack it. It may remain dormant until disturbed, or it may have a timer or proximity activators. Even dormant mech clusters aren't harmless. A dormant cluster may assemble mechanoid attackers from time to time, or have some broader negative effect that must be dealt with eventually. Oh dear, what are we dealing with? Turrets, clearly. Militor. Another Militor. An Inferno turret. Mini Slugger. Scorcher. Not ideal, not ideal at all. Psychic Droner. Affecting females. Of course. Proximity Activator. Right, where's zones? Clear allowed area, large herbivore. Don't go near here, please. And then we need to create a new zone. Almost unrestricted. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to ignore that psychic droner for long. Oh, hang on. Manage areas. Invert almost unrestricted. Now we clear this bit. Right. So now we need to make sure all the people and mechs are assigned to almost unrestricted. Wrong one. That's the animals. There we go. And unfortunately, we can't rely upon our mortars. We certainly won't be able to take out all those turrets with the mortars, not unless we get a supplier who's a combat supplier that has the necessary reinforced barrels. When can we do another conversion ritual? 8 days. Well, I think we could do it now, but optimally. Convert Sune. Time for a nighttime sermon. Down to 22%. Not doing great for components or advanced components, really. How much gold do we have left? A bit, a little bit. Sosinath wants age reversal, do they? Well, go have some age reversal then. Right, we need to make sure that we get on with this monument. Isn't there a way I can auto-place blueprints? Yeah, there we go. Debbie has got food poisoning from milk caused dangerous food type. Not that dangerous. What's wrong, Octave? Why are you unhappy? Ravenously hungry. Well, get yourself some food. They're gonna break soon, aren't they? And that's despite the genetic optimism I gave them. Please eat something. Why don't you like these food types? Well, tough, eat it. I don't want you breaking because you're so hungry. Tatrum, Octave. Final straw was no recent conquest, of course. I wonder how we ended up with so much neutroamine. Mine's back. Can you prioritize smoothing Star's room so she can move in here? In fact, I'm going to temporarily put your construction up to your #1 priority. Guess I'm gonna have to micromanage this, unfortunately. Oh wow, a wall takes longer than a floor. I thought it was the other way around. I guess because the flooring space increases with the square of the length of the sides of a square room, and the wall space increases linearly. It probably would take a lot more time in total for many rooms. Innocent animal killed. We do need to convert them fairly soon. As soon as Sunade's converted. Let's make sure we cut down a bit more wood, so we don't run out. How are they doing at fighting the pollution? Not very well. I'm surprised that psychic droner isn't causing us more problems. Maybe it doesn't take effect. No, I don't think it takes effect until they're activated. Grand construction. A mysterious message has arrived. It seems it was transmitted by a machine persona that refuses to name itself. The message asks that you build a very specific monument. The monument is 24 by 13 in size and require these resources. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. We can accept it for a Psylink, Neuroformer, Skill Trainer Medical, Eltec Skullcap, Bionic Arm, and Jade, or a Psylink Neuroformer, the Diaries of Ghost, good, and Uranium. The Diaries of Ghost increase medical, or a Psylink Neuroformer, Psytrainer Neuroquake, Psytrainer Berserk Pulse, Circadian Assistant, and Silver. Honestly, none of those seem particularly appealing. How are you getting on? Well enough. You've detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. Lots of bearers. Wonderful. I'm wondering if we need to give Debbie bionic legs as well as arms so that she can work even faster. Progress to next level, negative. That looks like a bug. Research Cryptosleep Casket. Construct Cryptosleep Caskets. It can be which can put living beings in a state of indefinite suspended animation. Vacuum cryptosleep casket. Right, we nearly have the tech we need to begin the end stage of the game. There's a lot of things we're lacking, mind you. Right, we have plenty of sandstone blocks for now, so I'm going to pay careful attention to what Star does tomorrow. Oh, she's already trying to cut more blocks. We don't need any right now. Focus on your other various jobs, please. Oh, Debbie can try to convert again. Debbie, could you convert Sune? And you never know. This might work. This might be the time. If not, it'll probably be next time. It is close. Down to 8.2%. Whatever happened to that silver meteorite, actually? Did we ever collect that? Must have. Oh, this is coming along well. A lot of work. How much longer do we have to build it? I think a long time. Yeah. 27 days. And as long as no one disturbs the machines, we're fine. Right, what's Star doing now? Smelting slag into metal. I'm going to suspend that recipe as well. We're not that desperate right now. We could really do with the components. Cornelius is broken down, is wandering around confused. This happened because of dementia. That's our chicken. Our rooster, rather. Oh, poor thing. Dementia, cataract on both eyes, and a bad back. That's our rooster. Let me go to the auto slaughter options. Yep, we are keeping at least one young of both male and female alive. So we should have a new rooster in the nearish future. The shuttle has arrived to collect FT. Be sure to have these people on the shuttle before it leaves. Right, another quest successfully completed. Well, not quite completed yet. It'll be completed once they arrive on the shuttle. Which they have. Wonderful. And we've got some advanced components for our trouble. I mean, honestly, we weren't that desperate for 2 advanced components, but on the other hand, it was a very easy quest to complete, so... Why can she not level up past 16? That's very strange. Does seem like a bug. What's wrong, Sune? Unsightly environment. Debbie tried to convert me. Well, you'll feel much better once you're converted, I'm sure. No, it's just a natural skill generation. Higher skills, higher skill they get, the harder they need to fight against skill degradation over time. Okay, what I don't understand is why it's going negative. Oh, is that... Oh, I see. So it says minus so much out of so much because they have to go positive and then the positive number has to exceed the total there. I still don't understand why it goes negative though. Like, that just seems wrong. Anyway, it's lovely to see you, Sal. How are you doing? We have struck silver ore. Wonderful. May as well mine that out. Things are well. Wonderful. Incidentally, if I wanted to have Debbie get better at cooking, what would I have to do? Because she's clearly not gaining experience quickly enough. One idea I had is giving her bionic legs instead of human legs, so that she walks quicker and then therefore can get more cooking done in a day. She currently has 2 bionic arms. It's possible that some recipes give more experience than others, but what I really want to see is her to actually get on top of all this cooking and keep us in food. Could you do some butchering, actually? We've got a lot of animals that haven't been butchered. Could order her to drop the meals on the ground instead of hold them to the fridge. Is that a thing you can do? A group of alpacas, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. But should still have to go into the refrigerator to pick up, the ingredients, though. What shall we call our alpacas? This is a female alpaca. Alexandra. This is a male alpaca. It's an option in the bills. Right. Name for a male alpaca. Get back to that. 2 male alpacas. Right. Albert. Arthur. Excellent. What's wrong, Debbie? Why are you upset? Malnourished? Get yourself a meal. Why do you keep saying these are disliked foods? It's just normal food. Oh, you're the one that wants the fine meals. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot you had those high standards. Okay, that's been corrected. Could give her the cooking Zen gene if you're really set on having a max level cook. I think she's currently got the Xenogerm, which makes her happy and robust. Most of my colonists do now. Upper. Happy and robust. It's annoying about the hunger rate, but it's nice to have colonists that are less likely to break and who, if they are attacked, won't be injured as severely as easily. Oh, do the alpacas go in the pen? Okay, I'll add them to the pen animals then. I might honestly just give her 2 bionic legs so she walks quicker. I don't know if that will be enough on its own, but I'm sure it'll help. I suppose I could also give her a bedroom near the kitchen. I mean, there's plenty of space here that I could... Oh, actually, there's not as much space as you'd think, because the ideogram needs lots of room. Masterwork. Hermione's created a sandstone sarcophagus. Masterwork. Shame that that's going to be torn down in the not too distant future. Oh, Lisa's low on hemogen. Let's find some people you can steal a bit of hemogen from. Om nom nom. Oh, nearly ready for another conversion attempt. Oh wow, Sunate's nearly finished all that extra mining I asked her to do. Very quickly. Very quickly indeed. Looks like they finished mining all the plasteel that was there. I think that's the only plasteel we knew about. Steel, 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 uranium, uranium, steel, steel. Yeah. What's wrong, Hermione? Still sad about your fiancé dying? Why are you so sad about eating cooked fungus? Like, people eat cooked mushrooms, they're delicious. Not heard of a ham and mushroom tagliatelle? Construct hardened cryptosleep caskets tough enough to be exposed to vacuum for transporting people on the years-long journey between stars. Excellent, we're there. We've got all the starship tech. I guess I should probably go to the wiki and actually look up how this works. These are space mushrooms, they're horrible. Also, it is a pleasure to meet you, Erica. I hope you're well. As far as you know. Right, so as I say, how does this actually work if I want to build myself a spaceship? Oh no, that's crashed ship parts. How do I... What's the quest called, actually? If there is a quest. Maybe this one doesn't have an associated quest. Or maybe it's already active, actually. Maybe it's always active. Ship to the stars. Right. Wait, is that the right one? No, that's a starship hidden on the planet. Okay, that's no help. Alright. Starship. Ship computer core. The ship computer core is a ship part that provides the ship's navigation and control center. Right, ship. Okay. Summary. A working ship must include 3 engines and 1 of each ship part. Therefore, the absolute minimum amount of supplies needed to create a fully functional ship is as follows. And then it's got a list of how many the supplies you need, which is actually not that much. Like 1,740 steel sounds like a lot, but we've used a lot more than that in the game so far. The 40 advanced components is harsh, but like achievable. 740 plasteel, that's quite a lot, I'll grant you that. And the 290 uranium, I mean, that's a fair bit, but not that much. The persona core's the main limitation. Specifically, the ship needs 3 things to launch. Have all necessary parts built and connected. Okay, does they have to be connected in any given way? Any ship part can connect to any other ship part except for the ship cryptosleep casket, which must connect to a ship structural beam, i.e. beams are only required for caskets. Have the ship reactor activated. The activation takes 15 days and will attract constant raiders, both human and mechanoid. Have at least 1 ship cryptosleep casket occupied. The ship launch readiness can be displayed by selecting any ship part and clicking Show Launch Report. It will either list deficiencies or display ready for launch. Only 1 occupied cryptosleep casket is necessary for launch, but each colonist or animal you wish to evacuate, oh yeah, like we're taking the animals, must have their own casket. Currently, animals have to be carried to caskets while downed. The easiest way to do it is to apply anesthesis to anesthetize them. Okay. Colony-made ship with space for 25 colonists. Goodness, that is a lot. Journey offer event ship with space for 18 colonists. Minimum amount of resources to create a functional ship with space for 1 colonist. It looks like I can actually arrange them any way I like. It doesn't have to, in any way, shape or form, resemble something that could actually fly. Waiting for the ship to charge up while you're getting raided is the main problem. Yeah, but I have to, now that I have the research, I have to now start thinking in terms of what resources do I need to acquire and where is this ship actually going to go. I'm thinking I find a new place for the animals and then I can dig some of this out and get rid of the 2 wind gens, which are redundant at this point anyway with the number of geothermal gens we have, and use this space. Hopefully there'd be enough room. A space pirate named Isla is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she'll be badly wounded. Isla is not affiliated with any faction. You just said she's a space pirate. You can rescue her and hope she joins freely, or capture her for recruitment purposes or slavery. She has survived. 19 hours to live. She's very social. I guess we'd best save her. Can I trust people not to disturb the mechanoids? Yeah, I wasn't going to go for that quest, was I? So that's fine. Are we out of wood by any chance? No, we're not. Why is this not being built? I guess I just haven't got round to it yet. Let me slow this down a bit. I want to keep a very close eye on them and make sure they don't suddenly do something very foolish. I don't think we do need any more research projects right now. I think we've done what we need to do. Normally I'd be treating them, but with 19 hours to live. Good. We should be okay. Yeah, we're good. That's how much I trust the colonists to path sensibly. Not at all. Maria is pregnant. Is that one of our pigs? Yeah. I am slightly concerned she'll want to join the colony. It's not that she's going to be a bad colonist. It's more that... She probably doesn't share our ideology, and I could do without having to convert yet another person. And it's not like we're short of people right now, either. If I wanted to be sure, Oh, she is a mankindist. I take it back. I have no objection. Speaking of, convert, Sunate. Oh, certainty 0%. But did that actually work? It did work! Debbie has converted Sunate to mankindism. Excellent! Why are you still upset you ate a nutrient paste meal? Oh, so you still keep your negative debuffs from your previous ideology until they wear off. Okay, so I think now Octave is the only member of the colony who is not a mankindist. And we should have the conversion ritual available fairly soon. Yeah, we just have to wait for the cooldown, the 3-day cooldown I just started, to tick down. How much longer on this quest? Yeah, we have plenty more time. We're actually getting this done quite quickly. Once they finish this, of course, I'm going to build a big wall all around it. How's Wanoyu been doing, actually? We asked them to form a connection with the tree. What? Sorry, was it Sosinath? It was one of them. Who are you connected to? Sosinath. Sosinath. You've been told to plant cut. Average of relevant skills 0. Does that mean you weren't ever able to actually plant cut? No, you could. You just were choosing not to do it, even though I told you to. I mean, I knew they were terrible at it, but I assumed that just by practicing they'd improve. Huh. That should make sure they, do actually bother to maintain their connection with this tree. I still can't figure out why I can't change the desired percentage by clicking on the bar like it says I should be able to. Oh well, doesn't matter. Manhunter pack. A pack of manhunting panthers has entered the area. Driven insane by the disease known as Scaria, they will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. They won't attack doors unless they see someone go through the door. Hide inside and you'll be safe. They also won't attack powered off turrets, so turn your turrets off to save them. The panthers will leave the area in 1 or 2 days. You can hide and wait them out or fight them. How many are we dealing with? 5, that's fine. Let me just put some precautions in place. Animals indoors. Mechs. Minor emergency. In fact, animals, you can be minor emergency as well. I'm pretty sure that just means in the areas that... within these walls. Speaking of, actually, expand allowed area, minor emergency, I should allow down here. Right, and the same to the colonists. Minor emergency. This isn't because I'm worried about the panthers per se, it's just I don't want the panthers being, you know, having free reign, as it were. I expect the turrets will take care of the panthers long before they become a threat to our colonists. Hermione, why are you just standing there? Hiding in room. You are definitely not hiding in your room. Okay, I am going to need to grab people. Also, why did you break? Because of poor mood. The final straw was moderate psychic drone. Oh, are you being affected by the psychic drone now? Wait, does that mean they've been activated? No? Well, this is activated now. Okay, so I am going to have to deal with that in the very near future. Right, who are our gunmen stroke women? Debbie, Lisa, Winko Sosh, Winoya, Sosinath. Consider yourselves drafted. Winko Sosh, you do not seem to have your weapon on you for some reason. Please grab it. As for everyone else, I need you down here. Oh well, my internet ain't holding up for much longer, so I need to depart now. Farewell and see you. It was lovely to see you too, Sal. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hermione's in trouble here. Wow, Hermione got off lightly. Barely injured. Well, you're all undrafted. Yes, it was a pleasure to see you, Sal. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for your sage advice. Poor panther. Had to be done though. Oh, that reminds me, I need to reassign where people can go. And where mechs can go and where animals can go. Sorted. We still have that low psychic droner. We're going to have to deal with that. I just don't know what I'm going to do about the turrets, that's the thing. Oh well, it's now on Never. I guess I bring on the attack. Actually no, that's foolish. Fix the thingamabobs first. Anyone that can do construction? Right, is no one else assigned to constructing at all? No, not right now. Well, it's your lucky day, Sune. Guess we attack tomorrow. Actually, that may work out with the timing quite well because the... Oh, thank goodness they're repairing the turrets. Because once this is completed, we have to keep it... That is the monument I'm talking about. We have to keep it in good repair for 15 days or we fail the quest. But if it's not built yet, that's not a problem. Oh, you're getting pretty unhappy, actually. Oh, just one more. Finish that one, then you can do whatever else you like for the rest of the day. Even sleep. Good. There you go, you're free to go. Good, at least while she's asleep I don't have to worry about her breaking. Right, let's get on with dealing with the psychic droner, which we can't leave. Just, we can't leave as is. Right, Lisa. Drafted, could you operate this? Sosinath. Drafted, could you operate this? Actually, repair it first. In fact, maybe we do only want to fire one right now. Oh, Lisa's already in position. So it's time I set everyone back to minor emergency. That's the mechs. That's the people. And where's the animals? Good. Stay indoors. Are you not manning this? No nearby unreserved shells. Oh, you're right. Alright, use EMP shells then. This won't do any damage, but it should wake them up. And cause the mobile infantry to head towards us. Right, you're undrafted. Why are you so unhappy? Oh, ravenously hungry, the psychic drone, all the normal things. Oh dear. They didn't take the bait. Alright. How do I make more shells? Here. Well, I think that got their attention. My goodness, that did a lot of damage. How did it do so much damage? It must have set off a high energy cell or something. I mean, that's changed this from a situation where I was really worried we weren't going to be able to do it, to a situation where this shouldn't be a problem. Like, there's only one surviving turret. I mean, don't get me wrong, that one surviving turret could do a lot of damage, but one turret is a problem that in theory we should be able to overcome. Whereas multiple turrets... Depending upon placement, that could cause us significant problems. Oh, Lisa, you'd better grab yourself some hemogen from someone. Octave. I think Octave wants to... Romance? I didn't know I could order that. I think Octave wants to donate some blood. Who else wants to donate some blood? I don't want it to be Debbie or Star. Sunate. Oh, Sunate's actually getting the smoothing done. Wonderful. I'll leave them to it. Well, other than having, other than allowing Lisa to have a quick nibble. Oh. So yeah, that Scorcher didn't make it very far. Right, I know you're not all completely happy, but tough, I need you. Two of you should put some armor on, since we have 2 bits of very worn armor. But worn armor's a lot better than no armor. Sorry, we have 1 bit of armor now. We're down to 1 piece of armor. Right, you lot. I need you to head down here to help take out that turret. What's our angle of approach going to be? Probably from below. Because we don't want to attack from this side, because we'll just get gunned the whole way. It's got quite a large range of fire, as you can see. So probably the clever move would be have them all gather down there. Then down here, then out here, round here. I hope it needs line of sight to attack us. I don't think it's an artillery piece that can just shoot over possible obstacles. Right, now I have to think more carefully. Over here, I think. Here. Right, Lisa and Debbie, you'll be leading the charge. Because one of you has armor and the other one's deathless. Right, and now the rest of you... join them, please. Psychike binge, Sosanath. This isn't the time. It's just like I was saying earlier. I so wish that the psychology of the colonists would take into account emergencies. Right, let's get that droner destroyed. Excellent, you're all undrafted. Do as you please. And everyone should be a lot happier now. Well, all the females anyway. Once Debbie's back, we'll have her take off that grotty old armour as well. That grotty old armour, which I'm pretty sure saved her life there. Right, you can drop your armour. Excellent. Also, I'm not particularly worried about you going on a psychic binge as long as you don't develop an addiction. What was destroyed, sorry? Right fourth toe, that's fine. I mean, we do have the ability to regenerate small body parts, but I don't like taking people out of commission if I can help it. How's Isla doing? They've been there a long time. Malnutrition moderate. Yep, no one's been feeding them. Who's assigned to doctoring? Sunate, presumably, and Star? I think so. Oh, a lot of them are. I don't know why no one's bothered to feed them. Right, animals, you go back to large herbivore area. Mechs and people, you can go back to unrestricted. And in fact, while we're here, when we're defining regions where, or when we're telling people where they can go, let's make sure we tell the large herbivores that this area is safe again. And strictly speaking, we don't need the almost unrestricted area anymore. Good. Good. That's another adversity overcome. Isla the Pirates fully healed. Looks like they're just leaving, which is fine. I assume they're just leaving. Yeah, they're not listed as a temporary colony member. Fair enough. It would have been nice to have you join us, but I understand. Have you still not completed the first statue we asked? Oh no, you must have. Where did it go then? Grand... sculpture? Oh, you've been putting them out here? This isn't storage for sculptures. And we're being raided. I believe this was our storage for sculptures. Nope. Okay, I'll define one then. In fact, what I might do, actually, is just expand this one and use it for sculptures. Excellent. Raid Kulo. A group of Neanderthals from Kulo have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. These raiders intend to breach your walls. They'll determine their own path into your colony and destroy anything in their way. Oh my goodness. At least they have primitive weapons, but that's a lot of them. Are they going to dig in through this way? Yep. So they're not going to encounter the defences over there. I'd best draft all our gunmen then. Has the connection been to the Gorellan tree being maintained? I can't tell. Oh well, we don't have any dryads anyway, so a bit of a moot point. Hermine could bring the animals with him. I forgot, Octave, are you any good at shooting? No, but you would be at melee, but we haven't currently assigned you a suitable weapon. Right, you're all drafted. Please line up and get ready for the attack. Leave my mechs alone. I'm starting to wonder if I should have had everyone else here as well. Not many other people could have helped though. Sune can't commit acts of violence. Star could. Octave could. That's it though. Sosinath is dead. Beaten to death. This is really bad. We may lose a lot of colonists here. But I have no solution to this. Hermine. Drafted. Tell the animals to attack. Get here. Winko Sosh has died. R2 Cell2's died, but they're but they're a mechanoid, so they can be brought back to life. King's trying to defend the colony. Oh, this is a disaster. I need to bring Sune up ready to tend people. Assuming we even survive this. The animals are down, mostly. Yeah, they are down. I think we've just lost the game. Unless they flee. Oh, they're fleeing. Okay. Where's Sunate? They're trying to get to Winoa in time to save them. They might just barely do it. Star, how are you doing? 7 hours to live. Right, triage time. Best write this down so I don't forget. Right, Hermine. 24 hours to live. Debbie. Fine. I mean, not fine, but you're not gonna die. Lisa. You're deathless, so that you're fine as well. Star. 7 hours to live. Sunate. 17 hours to live. You're dead. Winoa. One hour to live. Octave. 3 hours to live. Right. And Sunate's the only one that's actually able to provide any healing right now. I thought the Neanderthals were fleeing. They don't appear to be. Right, Winoa, are you going to make it? Possibly, actually. Octave was the next most injured. 2 hours to live. Right, where's Octave? Oh my goodness. Pick up the medicine, then tend to Octave, please. Two hours to live. Looks like they ran in there. They bashed their way into the freezer, so it's no longer a freezer, but then collapsed. If we weren't so busy, I'd consider... Oh, 1 hour to live, 3 hours to live. Yeah, nothing I can really do. So, we lost 2 of our soldiers there. One hour to live on poor Octave. We're doing the best we can. 5 hours to live. Next up is Star. Involuntary death rest, Lisa. I mean, so be it. Sunate, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I really... This isn't the time to have a break. Like... People are gonna die if you don't get to them quickly enough. Including potentially yourself. Oh, how terrible. Binging on smoke leaf, right. Okay. Star has 4 hours to live. Hermine, you're up. You're not a doctor, but you are today. Wait, no, there's medicine up here. Pick up the medicine. Then turn to Star. Pods arrived. Monument complete. Six hours to live. Rachel the rhinoceros has died from blood loss. Oh, I didn't check the animals, did I? Although, unfortunately, that was the correct... Pong's dead. Pong the elephant. That was the correct protocol, though. I mean, clearly we have to... do what we can to keep the colonists alive. Poor Pong. Right, Hermine, can you pick up some more of that medicine? And then you're going to have to tend to Sunate, who's currently on a psychic binge, I think it was. Where's Allow? Hermine's down a smoke leaf binge. Hermine has collapsed. Well, Star's gonna make it. Do we have control of Sunate right now? No, they're down. 11 hours to live. Well, everyone's down. There's nothing I can do right now until someone else gets up. So currently Hermine and Sunate's lives are still on the line. None of the elephants can save them. Ping's died. Both Ping and Pong have died. Cargo pods. Wonderful. We detected some cargo pods crashing nearby. Gave us a little bit of uranium. Hopefully Debbie or Star will be able to get up in the morning before Sunate and Hermine die. They may actually self-stabilize, actually, because they're bleeding. The rate of their bleeding is slowing down. Oh, Hermine's in a very bad way. I'm not sure Hermine will make it. 2 hours to live. Yep, I've got control of no one, so there's nothing I can do. If someone doesn't get up now, this is it. Jonah the rhinoceros has died. And Hermine's dead. Wow. That's RimWorld. For a while, things were looking good. Looks like, you know, we might be nearing a victory, and then it lays us low. Am I right in assuming no one's life is currently in danger? Oh, Sunate still is, but she should be fine. The bleeding should stop before she bleeds out, I think. Disease, lung rot. Sunate has got sick from lung rot due to long-term exposure to rot stink gas, which is given off by rotten corpses. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Sunate gets proper treatment. Wow, Star's been in bed for, what, 24 hours now? And still hasn't managed to get up? That lung rot might kill Sunate if someone can't get to her in time to treat it. Well, at least she won't die of the blood loss. I feel sorry for the ones that are just in the fields. Oh, we should name this rhinoceros. I think that it's the only animal capable of fighting that survived. Reginald. Do we have any surviving elephants? I know the adult elephants didn't make it. We do have surviving elephants. Untrained, I'm pretty sure. They're probably the offspring of Ping and Pong. Right, well, we can name them later, I suppose. It's interesting how the colony just keeps ticking along mostly with the mechanoids just doing everything. I know a few of the mechanoids are down and can't get up, but... Deaf Winnoa? How did Winnoa die? Malnutrition. Oh, that makes sense. And Debbie. I think this is actually it. Lisa will technically survive because she's a vampire. I don't know. Yeah, they're all starving to death. But I don't know if she'll ever be able to get up again. Octave is dead. A bulk goods trader is coming by. They're known as Sulite traders. Star is dead. Just Sunate left. Well, and Lisa. Sunate's dead. We no longer have controls of the mechs because Sunate, or one of them, yeah, it was Sunate, wasn't it? Was the what do they call them? The mech lord thingamabob. The Mechanator. Is it Mechanator or Mechator? Something like that. We'll probably get animals dying in a moment. Oh no, maybe we... No, we will. Because they'll be starving. I was wondering if the mechs were actually putting the food in there for them, and they may have been, but now we no longer have control of the mechs. So they won't be anymore. Oh, of course, all our food will be rotting away. Because the last act of the Neanderthals was to break down the door to the refrigerator, so it's no longer a refrigerator. Lisa survived. And apparently when she's in death rest, she doesn't... Her food meter doesn't go down. So she's the sole survivor. She's low on hemogen, though, and there's no way for her to get hemogen. Unfortunately, I think that's the end of this game. I don't think... I mean, I'm not going to say it's absolutely impossible to recover from here, but the hurdles that are now before us are just so great, it would probably be easier to start a new game. It's a pity, but... But that's the way it is. Mechlog thingamabob is the technical term. Slang is mechanator. It's such a shame, because in many ways it did feel like we were close to winning the game then. Like, okay, it was probably a stream or two away, but, you know, we knew what we needed to do. And none of it seemed unreasonable. Unreasonably ambitious. I mean, what can Lisa actually do? Like, if she had to do everything, could she even do everything? I assume not. She'd struggle with cooking. And she couldn't do planting. So no, I think Lisa would either starve or run out of hemogen. Tribal Neanderthal sappers are a tough enemy, yeah. Yep, as I've learned. Oh well. That's a shame. So I guess we'll probably call it there for tonight then. I hadn't expected it to be quite such a short stream. 3 hours and 42 minutes short. I guess I'll have to think about whether next Saturday I want to start a new RimWorld game, or if I want to call it there for the RimWorld for now, and perhaps move on to... or what was the game I'd lined up? This War of Mine? That was an adventure. You're not wrong. So yeah, upcoming streams. I've got another stream on Monday. That will be more of Outer Wilds, which is a puzzle. It's a puzzle game. I would say that it's a sort of open world puzzle adventure game, I guess. Well, it's not an adventure game, but a puzzle exploration game. The premise of the game is that you are an astronaut amongst a race of people that have only just obtained space technology, and you've been discovering all this evidence of this other civilization that existed in your solar system before your civilization, who have apparently disappeared, so far as you can tell, and then things get even more interesting when time starts looping around over and over, and so you're trying to get to the bottom of that. I'm a fair ways through the game now. I don't know how much more there is, but I'll be continuing with that on Monday. Next Friday's stream will be either more Outer Wilds, if I haven't finished it. Again, I'm not sure how much there is left, so I don't know whether finishing it on Monday is going to be a straightforward affair, or if it's completely out of the question. We'll just have to see. Have to see how much there is left. If it's not the Outer Wilds, if I do finish it on Monday, then I will have to pick another game to do. Possibly Journey or Chants of Senna. Those were both games I had lined up. And then on Saturday, that will be another longer format game, possibly more RimWorld. I think it's more likely I'll go back to this War of Mine and call it there for RimWorld. I feel like we gave it a good go. My first RimWorld campaign 2 years ago ended in complete disaster. This one I kept managing to kill off entire colonies. And I kept coming back at it again and again and again, but that was partly because I felt like we never got that far into the game, whereas in this particular colony, I think got really quite close to the end of the game, so I think I'm probably happy calling that the end of Season 2 of RimWorld. We'll probably get back to it at some point in the future. I don't know when that will be. But yeah, so next Saturday, that will probably be this War of Mine. That's what I'm currently thinking. So, thank you for coming, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your nights. Good night, everybody.